Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Destiny video and another Armsday guide. Apologies there wasn't an Armsday guide last week. I was actually out on Armsday, so I didn't get a chance to make the video, so I thought I'd just push it till this week, but either way, it is back. So if you guys do enjoy this video, or you do find it helpful, then a like would be super appreciated, but let's get started. So first up, to begin with, you have the Suros ARI-45 auto rifle. This is another one of those high rate of fire, low impact guns. Not really that great. There's nothing really worth writing home about this one. It's got some average stability and average aim assist value. There's nothing really that stands out with this too much, so unless you're grabbing these for your collection, there's not really much point in buying this. However, on the contrary, moving over to the Suros DIS-43 Scout Rifle, this is a good gun. I actually recommended this in my last one because I believe this was also on sale last week or the week before, but either way, this has some pretty high impact, a relatively good rate of fire for a Scout Rifle, really good range, and an above average aim assist value. Plus, of course, there are some good perks you can get on this, but as I always say every single week, I'm not going to list out the perks simply because there are so many permutations that you could well get. But for any of you that do actually want to see what perks you could get, I will of course leave links to all 5 of these weapons in the description box down below, so you can check them out on Destiny Tracker and see all the stats. Moving over, you then have the Arekkz SD hand cannon. Most notably, this has pretty high impact, also has a relatively high aim assist value, and the stability is just above half. That being said, having used this as a field test weapon and having used this also as a legendary weapon, I'm not a massive fan of the way this gun feels. So if you've used it, if you tried it, then fair enough, check it out. But again, this isn't at the top of my list. Then moving on from there, you have another hacker weapon, and this is the one with a really weird name. It's a pulse rifle, the Lyudmila D, whatever it is. Either way, this has a pretty high rate of fire, above average stability, and an above average reload rate. As pulse rifles go, this is actually a pretty good one, and obviously do bear in mind being a hacker weapon, this is a 4-burst pulse rifle as opposed to the regular 3-burst. Then finally, moving on to the last weapon, another hacker one, this time the Strongbow D shotgun. And as stats go, the only thing really worth writing home about this is its above average impact and its above average stability. Beyond that, it's not one of my favourite shotguns, so again I'd consider glossing over this one. Mainly, the main takeaway from this one is the Suros DIS-43 Scout Rifle. That is probably your best bet if you're looking for something to buy. Then moving over to your field test weapons. Now 2 of these this week need to be done in the Crucible. You have the first Arekkz A hand cannon. This simply requires you score kills in the Crucible. And you also have the Suros TSR-10, which similarly requires you score kills in the Crucible. So those ones, grab them, take them into your favourite mode, whichever one you are most comfortable in, and then simply get some kills and they will complete automatically. Aside from that, only one of the 3 PvE weapons requires a specific enemy type, and that is the Arekkz A auto rifle, and that requires you kill Cabal. So for the rest of these, you might as well just go to Mars because it's got the highest population of Cabal, and it'll be the easiest way to complete this. Kill enemies with this, you'll complete that one, and you can then move on to your other 2. The Suros TSA-10 auto rifle requires you get precision kills, so simply shoot any enemy in the head or in their stomach if it's a Vex, and again you're good to go. And then finally, the second Arekkz A hand cannon requires you get double kills with this weapon. So the best way to do this with a hand cannon is simply to get their life down and then get 2 headshots to try and sort of kill your enemies consecutively, and that'll count as your double kill. And that's it. That is your Armsday guide. Those are your Foundry orders, those are your field test weapons, and that is the best location to do it. Hopefully you guys found that helpful. As always, if you have any questions, then by all means let me know down below. And again, don't forget to check out those weapons if you want to know more on Destiny Tracker. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy. Catch you next time. Peace out. Then moving on from there, you have another hacker weapon. This time a pulse rifle. This is the Then moving on from there, another hacker weapon. This time it is the Then moving on from there, you have another hacker weapon. This time it is the I don't even know how to pronounce this. You know what?